Actually, back to the league and 4 changes to the previous team. Just briefly talk us through those.
Yeah, look, like we said over the cup period, we've been rotating our squad quite nicely, trying to keep everyone as fresh as possible. So, changing the front row with Anaseko coming back in and Jamie Jack moving to the bench, where he'll offer some good value there coming on later on in the game. It's nice to be able to keep young Ollie Chesham going, who's done well over the course of the game so far in the cup. And Danny Qualtermass is out with a HIA, so he's having his head checked just in terms of a small concussion there. And then in the back line, Murray McConnell comes back in to captain the side. He's played very well in the first 2 cup games, had a bit of a rotation out last week, so he comes back in fresh. And then it's really nice to bring Sol back into the side and move Will back to 13, where he's played some really good rugby for us last season. And then Harry Strong moves onto the bench, which gives us some really good options coming off the bench for the back end of the game. So but we're pleased with how the side's looking and shaping up, and there's massive competition for places with the boys, which is exactly what we need as coaches. There's been some huge selection meetings this week to try and get that right, and it's good. It's good that the boys are testing each other. It's good there's that competition, and it's healthy competition and driving each other on. So it's been a really good week's training on the back of that, and the 23 selected the guys that are going out this week to do the job, but it's definitely been a squad effort. We've gone 15 on 15 twice this week and done it at a real tempo, and it takes all 30, 36, 38 men in the squad to make that work. So the boys have been impressive this week. And
a really good end to the cup as well. Obviously a nice little run of 3 in the cup there, and finish with a home quarter final.
Yeah, as I said, the boys have been fantastic in that period, and it's quite easy to lose focus at going into a different competition, and they didn't do that. We came in on day 1 and said we wanted to target a home quarter final, and the boys have delivered that. So fair play to them. Now we've got to use some of that momentum going into the league. We're going back in to play Coventry away from home, who are one of the big spenders in the league, and one of the the teams that people are fancying to be in the top 4. So look, we're going to be going into it as underdogs, but we're up for that challenge, and we want to go out there and show what we're all about.
That momentum will be quite key, as you say, going in as underdogs, but 4 from 4, hopefully you can use a bit of that momentum to sort of get over the line.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a tight game. They always are tight games with Coventry. In recent past, there was a 15-all draw at Lady Bay, and then we nicked one by a point with a last-minute drop goal at the Butts Park last year. So they'll be targeting us. They'll be coming after us. They'll be talking up their status as one of the top teams in this league, and they'll be talking about trying to beat us. So we need to make sure we go there with a good edge of being that underdog, and show people exactly what we can do.
From what you've seen from Coventry this season, then what are you expecting on Saturday?
Fast, furious, big back row, full of carriers, decent tight 5, and some really exciting backs. They're a pretty all-round team, which is reflective in the way they try and play football, especially on the 3G at the Butts Park. They're a decent side, and look, they've got good players in there. They've gone out and they've increased the strength of their squad significantly from last year, and retained all the decent boys they had last year in the first season up. So look, they've got ambitions to be into the next level of rugby, and that makes them one of the top teams in the league. So we've got to be right on our game and go out there and do everything in our possibility to perform really well, play at a quick tempo, and meet the physical challenge that's definitely coming at us.
Nice occasion as well for the lads playing in front of the Sky Sports cameras to show the world what they can do. Yeah,
look, the Sky Sports cameras are there, and it is a nice thing for the lads to be able to do. But we want to make sure that it's not a distraction either, that we're right on our money, because as we said, it's going to be tough.